This program is intended for mature audiences and may contain some material that is not suitable for everyone, including violence, coarse language, and unfiltered opinions. We do not endorse the views of those we report on.
You would agree that one side needs to go.
And that's not true.
I mean, there have been... And those international organizations tend to be anti-Israel.
So B'Tselem is anti-Israel?
Dave, you're trying to oversimplify the most complicated geopolitical issue of our age.
You guys are trying to make excuses for the most evil thing that has ever come across this earth.
I'm not making excuses. Islam. It's not making excuses to point out that both sides have been doing wrong things. That's just like understanding
both sides
that it's
in World War
complicated.
II did wrong things. I have no problem pointing that out.
Yes.
One side did more wrong things than the other, but both sides did wrong things. However, fundamental Islam, which is unfortunately about 1/3 of all Islam, is a problem. And it's a growing problem.
I don't understand why this is... Oh, he's not done yet.
This is why you're seeing Argentina, the Netherlands, most likely, thank holy God, my country. Europe is saying, get these motherfuckers the fuck out of here. They don't want to assimilate. They don't want to go with our way of life. They want to keep their stupid fucking bullshit, and we're done with it.
So is this going to be a discussion about Israel-Palestine or about Islam versus Western values?
Where he
so if you look at
things like
some of the major solar systems and major stars, they have Greek names and Roman names.
Could it be possible that they have those names and the Arabic names?
Can you shut up, Power Falcon? Like, do you just enjoy saying stupid things? Like, Jesus Christ, I wish you were an abortion.
Every single star that we have named has an Arabic name. Now, listen, Sam the Scientist, if you're going to insult another panelist, then I'm just going to boot your ass out of here.
Okay, rules for thee, not for me. Got it.
Fine, fuck it. It's my show, bitch.
Oh, my God.
I guess this is how he gets his rocks off.
The West Bank is, to me, whatever the fuck Israel wants it to be.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
See, like,
frankly,
do you see how...
Frankly, I'd rather have the PLO under...
And also, Power Falcon, according to Wikipedia, you are confusing the ICC with the International Court of Justice. The International Court of Justice is an organ of the United Nations.
It doesn't
not
matter.
The ICC.
It doesn't fucking matter. It's a useless organization. Every fucking war that has ever fucking been fought has had atrocities.
And
I'm not saying that they haven't.
Does that just mean that we should accept that they happen and, like,
I mean,
not more out?
Except if you're going to fight a war, there's going to be atrocities. Allah Akbar is literally saying all the unholy shall be dead.
Again, no one is defending. Yeah, no one is defending from the river to the sea, or at least I'm not defending from the river to the sea.
Tell that to the ceasefire
protesters. Have you actually gone in front of protesters?
Nobody on this panel supports radical Islam. I don't know why you keep arguing as if we do.
Really?
So
because then you should be on the side of Israel.
Dave, are you a Klan member?
Then you should be on the side of Israel.
No, because I don't live in a fucking black and white world like you do, Dave.
Well, with Islam, it's black and fucking white. I just love how many people we had that are so clearly on the gay spectrum here tonight. And
did you just learn the word spectrum?
And
his neurologist suggested that he was on one.
They're just all sitting here going, "Oh, Islam."
No lie, I think it might be.
How many times do I have to tell you I don't like religion as a general rule, but I do believe in
Islam
people's freedom to practice it. I believe in people's freedom to practice it. Here in Western countries, they can't fucking cut. They can't cut my fucking head off here in Western countries.
Because a goddamn constitutional republic protects your right to do so. But your party, the leftists, are letting a bunch of fucking Islamic assholes in here, which will make damn sure to change the Constitution to make sure Islam is the law of the land.
Only a fucking few people on the
it's
radical
mainly the
left
Marxist
actually advocate for that
professors,
shit.
It's mainly the
It
Marxist
doesn't
professors
take
pushing
much.
this.
Any leftist would not support Islam.
It would
Yeah,
take
I mean,
Any
I-
leftist wouldn't? Really?
Have you not
Progressive
seen-
leftists, no.
You know what?
Democrats,
You know what?
maybe.
That's gonna be tomorrow's show.
So
Or-
here's the thing, right? So I'm willing to bet Underhaven
That wasn't
of
Sharia
any city
law.
in the Middle East that you could be in. I would be willing to bet money. Tel Aviv is probably the only city you'd feel comfortable in. I think you'd probably agree to that.
Yeah, no, I agree
right?
with that. Yeah, sure, yeah.
Does that mean now that Israel has full immunity from any criticism of policy by you? I think it's a silly non sequitur if you believe that's the case. It's an infantile way of viewing things. I'm a
It's
Jewish person.
incredibly ridiculous.
I would argue that I'm in almost equal danger to Underhaven in any place in the Middle East except for, Israel. And still, I think that it's fundamentally un-Jewish of me to not critically examine what my people are doing. Like seems to me to be fundamentally un-Jewish. And it's kind of insulting that the expectation is that I should uncritically look at, an administration and Netanyahu's, which is fundamentally undemocratic.
Oh,
So
is
it's political.
wait. Is it because he's what you consider right wing?
No, it's because you tried to fuse the executive and judicial branches. I believe in the separation of powers that is critical to liberal democracy.
Didn't he make himself dictator for life?
Is that what it
No,
was?
he didn't.
Dave, if people are trying to do
you
that
know
type of
what?
fucking shit in
If
this
you
country,
don't like him, fucking goddamn move back to Israel, vote his ass out.
Okay, but what happens after that?
how do you propose we get rid of Hamas?
Well, what
peace
Israel's
will
doing
that
right
is never
now.
name a
Underhaven,
war where that
Underhaven, I
tactic has
asked
worked.
you a question. Give me
Look,
your peace plan.
I've done my fucking research on the subject to the best of my ability. There's still more I need to look into. I don't have a
Okay.
fucking peace plan for you. I don't.
So you've done
biggest
your research, but you don't have a plan.
the fact that I don't have a fucking solution for you right off the top of my dome is precisely because I've looked into the subject matter enough to know that it's fucking complicated.
I'm asking for a plan, not
But
a
it's
solution.
really fucking hard, Dave. Like
People way more
Traditionally,
intellectual than
You
me have
gave
been
it to
trying
me
for
within
years.
10 seconds. I think he should be
yeah,
able
but that
to.
was but even then all it was pull out of the West Bank settlements and then hopefully try to normalize relationships. I have no idea.
What's Underhaven's solution? Come on.
I doubt that Underhaven would disagree with those as
then
first steps.
You guys
or do
love
you,
to fucking
Underhaven?
say you're so much smarter than me. I could get you out of this in 10 minutes.
I don't object to anything that Sam said at all, but what? Just because I don't have an original thought to share with you, I don't get to have an opinion on the subject at all.
You said you had a scenario gamed out. Come on.
A scenario? I don't believe I ever said that shit
Come
specifically.
on. What is
I
it?
mean-
give me a scenario. I mean, I can give you one. I can give you one that would end conflict in the region in 5 minutes.
All right, I want to hear it. Go ahead. Let's
All
hear what
right.
you have to say.
The Israeli Defense Force, backed up by Great Britain and the United States, literally tells any believer of Allah that they have 1 week to vacate.
So
We'll
you're not
pay
even
for it.
so not even like terrorist organizations at this
We'll
point. You're just
pay
going
for
full
it.
mask
You're
off and
just-
saying anyone who believes in Islam has to get the fuck out of here. That is absurd.
Unless
You don't
unless they want to live under a secular state. And any attempts from the river to the sea type of shit shall be punished harshly. That's what I do.
We're partly to blame for Hamas getting the balls to do this.
How so?
One,
Because
Trump isn't in the office.
I knew it was
Yes.
going to come back to that shit.
Biden restarted the Palestinian aid stuff, and when Trump canceled it.
They've been kicking that rock back and forth for generations.
Okay,
now all of a sudden it's
Underhaven,
fucking the fault that Donald Trump's not in office anymore.
Shut up! Okay,
Woo!
Underhaven, you think you're still right? Prove me
Correlation
wrong.
does not equal causation. I don't need to. You are the one trying to state the claim, so you are the one who must prove it. The burden of proof lies on you. There's that whole conversation.
No,
You are an
no,
atheist. You're not a
prove me-
fucking
prove me-
dumbass.
Prove me fucking wrong.
Prove you're wrong about what in particular, Handsome? What do you want me to prove you're wrong about?
You really think anything that you produce is going to be welcome on an Islamic stage?
No fucking shit. Of course it's not. Dude, I don't support radical
And yet
Islam.
you
How
fucking
many times?
fought against it!
Especially
Yet you
like
fought
what
against me!
I fought against you. I mean, we've disagreed on some of the subject matter because I think that you're trying to make a very gray situation into something that's so black and white. I feel like that's like
That's
black
because it
and
kind of
white.
is.
It's not.
It is either the West or Islam. It's up
one
to
of
The
the most-
plan
you.
is to murder anyone who doesn't agree with the Israeli government.
I think you just want the entire world to be really easy to look at, something that's really easy to make a good moral judgment on one way or another. But there are just some situations that are not easy to
Okay,
make a
well,
call
here's
on.
another moral thing that you and Iron Gullet can't fucking wrap your fucking little tiny minds around. How about this? Death penalty, abortion.
Oh, this again? Really?
He loves these two arguments. He's obsessed.
I know. I don't know why he's obsessed with these two things.
Because he thinks he has a good point, because it makes sense in his brain, but it's just not relevant to each other.
A fetus is not a person. It represents the possibility to be a person.
I want one of you to provide me one goddamn cogent argument why it is unacceptable to kill a prisoner. However, it's perfectly acceptable to kill a baby at 20 weeks.
All right, I'll explain. It's different. One's killing a person, one's not killing a person.
I don't believe in killing after the fact for a crime.
Dave, I think I have a
The
better.
state
I think I
has
have
no
a better-
business killing citizens.
Dave, I think I have a better argument for this one.
Oh boy.
But Underhaven, I should point out that Trump was the one who pushed the 20 weeks thing, but McConnell shot it down.
Come on, Dave. I thought you were an edgy little boy. Don't you want to talk about killing
yeah,
babies?
McConnell sucks a fat one. And look, I mean,
But
Trump sucks a fat one too. But I mean, you know, broken clock's right twice a
Iron
day.
Gullet. I hate the death penalty, but I love abortion to the point of birth.
It's better than coat hangers, folks.
But Dave, here's my point.
He's just a racist. Like it's not a secret.
Okay, so, wait, you do have an issue with it?
Well, first off, Iron Gullet, Islam is not a race. Let's be honest about that.
Exactly.
Wow.
So what you're saying
Great argument,
is
guys.
that because
I can be Islamic tomorrow. I can convert tomorrow.
Tell me how it goes being a white Muslim.
I mean, you're just being pedantic at this point. I know you have no arguments.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
called yourself a white
think that-
supremacist the other day.
Tell you what. I will silence every other motherfucker in this thing except Iron Gullet because he's a fucking asshole. And a dipshit
So scared of
child
me.
at that. Underhaven. I call objection to the last thing you called me.
What? A hypocrite? Prove to me you're not a hypocrite then. Because you seem to have a double standard on this Ukraine issue compared to the Israel issue.
Nobody talk. You talk, you get booted. I'd kill your mics. The foreign support, us supporting either war. Israel is a proven ally in the area. In fact, our only ally in the area. And it is, in fact, our only secular ally in the area.
So just because it has strategic value to you, you think it's more important? Doesn't that seem a
Yeah,
little
they're
bit
the only
selfish?
secular ally. He did.
Okay,
correct
you're
himself.
done.
Trying to kick fucking Sam out of here is not a good look. He's like actually provided some tangible information for you to chew on, but every time that he tries to do it, you just turn your brain off because you're perfectly content with being uneducated on the issue. Even with someone who actually has like a really strong grasp on the situation, isn't here willing to talk to in a civil manner. He's tried to explain shit to you multiple times. I don't
I've
understand.
heard his arguments, and they're trash.
You talked over half of them. I doubt you heard them
'cause
all.
I'm right.
Why even have a conversation if you know that's just going to be the conclusion you end to every time?
Why do you have a conversation with the intent on proving me wrong?
I increasingly don't know why. Maybe it's because I used to see how you used to act, and I'm just disappointed by what I see today. If you had said that at a certain time period, then yes, you would have been killed by saying that, and it wasn't that long ago.
No, it was 500 years ago, so let's be honest, sweetheart.
That's a very gross under-realization of how much religion was steeped in this country during its earlier years.
It was
there was a lot of
it was the era of Sir Isaac Newton. Fuck off, fuck you.
Yeah, that's why people got fucking hanged and shit like that. You know, that was just.
Oh my god, are you talking about the Salem witch trial bullshit?
Of Klansmen, it's like this country has a long history of hanging people up.
Really, the KKK? They hanged
What of
like 12 people.
So what if it's 12 people or 12 fucking 100 people? It was still a fucking problem.
Yeah. And then it went away. About 100 years ago.
It went away. It went away. Wow. It's almost like religions can lose their balls and be de-radicalized over time. That same point that Sam was trying to make the point.
It's almost like leftists realize they have no fucking balls at all and have no actual basis to step to me in any way.
How long are you going to stay up? We're almost getting to the point where Jake's going to be streaming. Are we going to finally have that conversation? Are you going to let me mediate a real, proper conversation between only you and Jake for once?
Why would I talk to Jake? He doesn't actually counter any of my arguments.
Why would you talk to Jake? Because you talk about him on your goddamn streams constantly. You should at least have the balls to talk to in person for once.
I'll talk about him on my stream, but he doesn't actually provide any counter arguments.
Yeah, but you won't show your fucking face. I won't show your fucking face to actually talk to him live, though.
Neither will you, bitch.
I'm talking to you right now, aren't I?
Tell you what, show your face.
My face?
Come on, show your pretty little mannish,
Jesus fucking Christ.
whatever face. Come on.
Well, I hate to say what sounds like a cop-out, but my webcam is literally not even plugged in right now, so I couldn't do it right now if I tried. You know what? But I'm not ashamed to show myself, so maybe next time when you do a call-in show, I'll pretty myself up.
I'm just done with you. Anyone else?